Hello everybody, Merry Christmas to you. This is a Christmas themed pick a card reading, and today I want to find out who secretly wants you for Christmas, inspired by Mariah Carey's famous song, All I Want for Christmas Is You. And I have a pretty gnarly cold right now. If you saw last week's pick a card reading, you'll see I was like, I'm fighting off these viruses. Well, one of them most definitely got me, so if I'm slurring my words, don't be concerned, I'm just trying to stay conscious for you guys today. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna connect to spirit, and I wanna find out who's secretly crushing on you this Christmas. So I wanna find out who this person is, their energy, their physical attributes, how they know you. I also wanna find out why they want you this Christmas. So what's going on in their life right now? Is it love? Is it lust? And what attracts them to you? And then I want to find out the outcome. So what is their Christmas fantasies, or what are their Christmas fantasies when it comes to you? And do they want to confess? Do they want to step out of the darkness into the light and express their feelings for you? So if you want to find out these juicy details this Christmas, look guys, you're going to have to put up with me like this, okay? I'm not drunk. I have a head cold. So if you want to find out those juicy details this Christmas, I need you to pick one of these 4 piles. As always, I highly recommend that you go with your first gut instinct. Spirit is going to guide you towards the pile which has the most relevant information for you. And if you need more time to meditate over these piles, please feel free to pause the video here, and I shall see you in your reading. Hello there, pile number 1. Let's get this show on the road. So who secretly wants you this Christmas? And to begin with, I'm going to look at this person. I want to have a look at their energy, their physical appearance, and how they know you. So to begin with, I'm going to be real with you guys. This person definitely looks like an ex. I would not be surprised if they were an ex, or if they're not an ex, they're somebody that you may previously dated or even potentially knew in your childhood or something along those lines. It definitely looks like this person is aware of, has known you in the past on a fairly intimate level, okay? It does look like this person has been watching you for a while as well. Now with this person, I do get a lot of Gemini energy. I don't know whether they are a Gemini, but I do have Gemini on the board, Cancer on the board. I also have Mars energy, so we're looking at Aries and Scorpio here. But also with this Gemini energy, it does show that this person is extremely curious about you. So as I said, this person has known you in the past, but they don't necessarily know you on an intimate or personal level currently. They're just very curious about what you're up to. I actually feel like you may have had some achievements, and they're very curious how you've achieved those achievements. I really do sense with this person that their life is either very stale or taking a bit of a hit on the negative side, and you seem to be making leaps and bounds and really progressing through life. Okay, I do sense a little bit of jealousy here too. Now I want to say with the Gemini energy as well, that is very dual energy. It's light, dark, it's right, it's wrong, it's masculine energy, feminine energy, yin, yang, you know, all those dual things. So it does make me think that this person is very on and off when it comes to their feelings about you. One minute they're like completely enamored, the next minute they're like, oh, this is silly. Also, I want to say, one minute they want to approach you, they want to confess, they want to send you a message, and then the next minute they're like, no, I can't do that. Okay, so a lot of like one step forward, one step back, one step forward, one step back. And this also could be the energy around them currently within their life. It's like they take steps forward and then they take 10 steps back. Okay, okay. So I want to get a little bit about this person's physical appearance. Okay, so I'm going to pull from my physical appearance bowl here. I will be real with you, it's not all physical appearances in there, so there are some keywords, some phrases and things like that, but they will be relevant to this person who secretly wants you this Christmas. Okay, so let's see what the bowls serve up for us. There's going to be a lot of sniffing in this video, guys, a lot of sniffing. I should be in bed, but I'm here and I'm pleased to be here. And I'd be so bored in bed right now. I'd be literally climbing the walls, climbing the walls. Okay. Now this person who has a secret crush on you may have a very prominent walk or strut. I really do feel that this person may act a lot bigger than they are. I want to say they may be very heavy in alpha energy. Now it doesn't mean that they can't be feminines who are very heavy in their alpha energy, but I want to say with the walk and the strut, I do see someone kind of like walking in a room like this. I don't even know how to do a cool walk or strut, but it's kind of like it's that kind of energy. They may walk with their like shoulders back, head up, but it's very noticeable that they are trying to portray an air of authority. Now this makes me think this person doesn't really have this natural authority, okay? It doesn't mean that they can't achieve authority, or whether that they can't achieve authority in their career or anything like that, but I want to say very front energy. So I was just fronting, like fronting energy. I really shouldn't sing today, especially not when it's so nasally. Who knows, maybe my voice sounds better when I'm ill, I don't know, who knows. But yeah, so you may know them for their walk or their strut, or I even want to say for some of you, it could be quite a cringy walk or strut that they do, and this is why it stands out to you, because it's like, oh, who do they think they are? It's like that kind of energy. Confident, okay, that goes with the walk and the strut. They're trying to portray this air of confidence. They may even come across as arrogant. Now, the arrogance, people are confident, and you can really applaud people for their confidence, because it's like, look, you've got this natural confidence, girl or boy. Like, how do you have this like natural confidence in yourself? And that's applaudable. But then you have the people where it turns into arrogance, and when the confidence turns into arrogance, it normally means that it's some kind of front. It's an ego-based confidence. The confidence isn't real. Now I want to say with this person, it's arrogance. It doesn't mean that they don't fool people of their confidence. You know, they could well fool a lot of people of their natural confidence, but I want to say, like, you see it as arrogance. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, they're so arrogant. This could be somebody who, again, authoritative voice as well, someone whose voice is very prominent. I want to say somebody who speaks really loudly but doesn't really say much. I know that's a little bit vague, but it's like everything they say has to have that air of authority, but when you actually listen to the words, it's like, does that even make sense? Like, it's that kind of energy I'm gathering here with this person. I'm so sorry about my sniffs. A spiritual, what? Spiritual. Now, this does make me think of somebody who potentially has natural intuitive gifts. They could be somebody who, okay, I'm getting a couple of things here. Now, we all know in the spiritual community, you have the people who are naturally very spiritual and they're there to uplift the collective. Then you have the people who are arrogant with their spirituality, flaunt their spirituality and use it as like a one-up on somebody else, okay? So this person may have that kind of energy here. We could also be looking at somebody where you are very spiritually connected to them. You see straight through them. They can't hide anything from you. They can hide it, they can hide things from everybody else, but you see straight through them. Okay? Apologies, guys. It's like they can't hide anything from you because you see them at the soul level. I would be very surprised if you are not aware of this person. I want to say the people who have chosen pile number 1 are going to be very sure about who this is quite quickly. And I do want to say, because of this air of arrogance that this person has, maybe you've been getting these spiritual hits that this person is into you, but physically in the 3D they're just not showing the signs, okay? And this is your confirmation, like, yes, I knew it. I could feel that they still had feelings for me, or I could feel that they have feelings for me. Very much, like when I think about the Gemini energy that I touched upon at the beginning of this reading, I really do think about Geminis in the way that Gemini energy normally flirts, and you'll find this when you meet like a Gemini Venus. This person could have a Gemini Venus, okay? But we are also looking at Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, or any heavy Gemini in their chart. Even a Gemini South node is very prominent here. I would not be surprised if anyone here does have a Gemini South node. But when I think about Geminis and the way they flirt, they tend to tease the people that they fancy. Not in like tease like, oh Santa baby, da, da, da. Not that kind of tease. Like tease as in like, oh my gosh, like why are you wearing that colour, it doesn't suit you. And then the person on the other side of the Gemini flirtation is just like, why are you so horrible to me? But really it's the Gemini's way of flirting. They have this very playground way of flirting with people. It's like they just, I think, I don't know, any Geminis watching this, comment down below if you can explain in a logical way why you guys flirt like this. But I feel like Geminis don't feel comfortable when they give themselves away to other people. They don't feel 100% comfortable, like, love it. And I mean, look, if you're a Gemini sun watching this and you have like a lot of water in your chart and, you know, things that do soften you up, you're going to be able to connect to those emotions a lot easier than like somebody who's like got Gemini energy, air energy and earth energy in their chart. Okay, but I want to say Geminis can sometimes feel very uncomfortable with that watery kind of expression, with the merging of emotions and things like that. I want to say like their defense mechanism in those situations is, oh, this is Ponzi, do you know what I mean? I want to say like this is like like that's literally Gemini's view on like emotions and things like that. So they naturally get very defensive around the people that they have a thing for, so they tend to want to push them away instead of bring them towards them. And that's where that kind of playground attitude comes in, because we all know, like when we were kids in the playground, when we first started feeling feelings for people, it was like, I don't know why I feel this way about this person. I'm magnetized towards them, I'm attracted towards them, but I've never kissed anyone before, I have never like hugged anyone in that way before. And you panic and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna be, I need to be in their energy, but at the same time I need to push them away. It's like that kind of energy with this person. Okay, that's what they've been doing to you, or they have previously done to you. Now, I definitely want to say that with your energy, I think in the past you've just been like, oh, screw this, I'm not dealing with this childlike behaviour or this like suppressive behaviour that this person has put upon you. Like you're just not interested in that and you have walked away at some point. Okay, or they've walked away, or they've walked away. You've walked away. I really feel like you're the one who's walked away here, actually. Okay. So, how do they know you? Right, it definitely looks like, apologies, it definitely looks like a couple of scenarios here for you guys. So you're either a public figure, someone who's very well known, maybe on the internet, maybe even fame, or it could be everyone knows you locally. So your name is in a lot of people's mouths and this person hears your name a lot, and it may be what has triggered them to like, oh, I went to school with this person, oh, I dated this person in the past when they weren't so well known, and they just can't seem to get you out of their head. They can't seem to go anywhere without somebody mentioning your name, okay? That's one scenario. Another scenario, we have work. Now, I don't know whether you have worked with this person in the past or whether this is somebody that you worked with and had like an office fling with, okay? Something along those lines. Or sticking on the work theme, we do have a different scenario that this person is very curious when it comes to what you do as a career, okay? I'm also picking that up. It's like something that you do for a career, again, it may be very big on social media. You may do things like YouTube, blogging, or have got like a big promotion within a company. So it's like, I can see like your face being one of the main faces that represents your business, whether that be a corporation, whether that be your own business. It's like I see you standing at the front. I even see you, and this could be future, this could be some future impressions that I'm gaining now, but I see you, articles about you. I see you, some of you like in the paper, okay? Some of you having interviews in the paper. Like blog posts I'm seeing written about you as well. a live emphasis around the number 10 here too, which makes me think that you may have completed a cycle here, and it has something to do with career. Now, as I said, this person could be involved within your career. You could have met them when it came to your career, or it could be your career right now where they just can't seem to kind of get away from you. It's like you're succeeding in their phase, and this would make a lot of sense if this is an ex, because they're like, whoa, like I'm deteriorating, they're inclining. And I want to say, like, they can access you very easily, okay? They can access your images easily. They can access what you're up to very easily, okay? Because you're out there, you are very public. Now, I do want to say with this as well, like, I don't know whether you do something which is with like public relations or something like that, okay? I see you having some very close connections within business, and this is completely random here, guys. This also could be intuitive careers, okay? It could be a therapist, tarot reader, anything along those lines. I want to say there's carers here. Therapist comes up really strongly here, but it doesn't have to be that. It could be big. It could be big in public relations, okay? I want to say that as well. But you're doing really well, and you've got a hell of a lot of passion for what you do, and they're picking up on that passion, okay? Whew. Now, why they want you this Christmas? What's happening in their life currently? Okay. As I mentioned, things are not going to plan with this person. Things are not going to plan at all. They are in a state of well, I'll show you the card that I'm reading right here, okay? Despair, and it is such a shame. It is such a shame, but this person, okay, with that, I can just see some initials here. CM. I don't know whether the initials C and M make any sense to you, okay? It may be their initials. Okay, I want to say this person is most probably struggling financially at the moment, and I really want to say that they may be out of career, they may be out of work, and maybe this is why your success in your career is so addictive to them, because they're just like, oh my gosh, why are they achieving, why am I not achieving? At the same time, it's that energy of like, I'm in awe of this person, like I'm in awe, I want this person back, I need this person in my life. I want to say as well that they've been going through a very difficult karmic cycle. Now, I don't know whether this karmic cycle started when you left, when your relationship ended, or when you left their life, okay? But when you left their life, they started this very difficult karmic cycle. It has nothing to do with you. It generally just is something that is written in the stars for them. They've had to go through this difficult cycle. The good news is they are at the end of this difficult cycle now. But because they're reaching the end of this difficult cycle, they're starting to understand more about it. They're starting to, and I think this is why spiritual has came out. It's like they're having a bit of a spiritual awakening because they've hit the bottom and they're being cracked open. And one of the things they've realized at this moment is that you are somebody who was very special in their life. And I want to say that they may have mistreated you, in quite a prominent way if this was an ex-relationship, or they could have mistreated you if this was a friendship or you knew them from school or college or work, okay? Maybe there's somebody who talked you down a lot, okay? I'm really getting somebody saying things like, you ain't all that, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but they're realizing their mistakes now. They're also realizing your worth. Okay. But they also have the Ten of Swords here, and this is what I mean, like there's so many tens on the board with this person. This has been a very difficult cycle that they're coming to the end of. And what they're realizing is that you're pretty valuable. And I want to say they're in awe. There is jealousy, but it's more an air of awe that they have. When they failed, when they got weak, you kept on going. And they didn't expect that from you. They thought that they were going to succeed and you were going to fall. I'm even sensing some misogyny with this person, which makes me think that either you are a feminine or you are a feminine energy. Even if you are in a masculine body, you are more the feminine. And I want to say their misogyny was like this. I don't even like saying this because it's just so but they're like, this woman or this feminine is never gonna make it without me. Or if this is like someone that you work with, this woman is never gonna get a promotion or get the stuff that they want out of their career. Like, she's just a woman. Or if this is someone at school, again, they may have thought it about all the women at school. Like, these are just women. So I don't know what upbringing they had. Whether their father was very misogynistic by nature, or whether there's some kind of twisted thing going on in their childhood. Could be a misogynistic father. It could be an absent father where they had to be the man of the house. This person is definitely a masculine. Definitely a masculine. And if they are a feminine, this person is so heavy in their masculine energy. So heavy. But it's like this karmic cycle they've been in, this cycle of despair, has kind of washed that misogyny out of them. Doesn't mean they're just like totally not a misogynist now, but they're getting there and they're starting to respect feminine energies more, and they're starting to see the feminine energies worth. Feminine energies. I want to say this person may have recently developed a better relationship with their mother as well. Okay, this may be another thing that has made them respect feminine energies more. Okay, you can be masculine with feminine energy. Okay, no genders here. Now, is it love or lust? With you guys, I'll be real, it's a little bit in the middle. It's a little bit in the middle. It could be for some of you, it is love. If you have had a loving relationship with this person in the past where they have said that they love you and you love them, this is love. They still love you. They've always loved you, even through this difficult cycle. Even if it's been 10 years since you've been with this person is still in love with you. Now, if this is somebody a little bit more distant from work or from school or college, I want to say they think it is love, but really it is still in those lust stages. But they could easily fall in love with you if they were able to get closer to you. So I want to say a little bit in between here. Lust, yes. They lust after you, they're in awe of you. It's like they're putting themselves below you now, just like, oh, I want to worship this beautiful feminine. But for some of you, you've never experienced that love with them before, so it's just not love yet. Now, what attracts them to you? And what's very interesting is, again, I would tell you if I picked up this energy from this thing that I'm seeing here, but I didn't. I completely forgot about the charm that we chose, which says mother. Okay, mother on there. Okay, when I got the energy of this person developing a better relationship with their mother, I wasn't looking at this. I was actually looking at like the Cancer energy that I see in the cards. Okay, Cancer does represent the mother. I'm just going to check that. And as well, we've got a pregnant lady here as well. Okay, that may be relevant, that may not be, but I am going to sort out my camera. That's what I'm doing here. Hello, da, da, da. Maybe my camera is okay. Maybe my camera is, yeah, okay, we're in focus now, guys. this person sees how nurturing you are, because I really do want to say, like, you've nurtured your career, you've nurtured the friends around you. Like, it's like you've put so much loving, nurturing energy into your life. You have either began or you have created something quite beautiful and comforting. Okay. I also want to say that you may have a physical appearance that is very nurturing and very motherly. You may have also had a child since you've been apart from this person, and really stepped up a notch when it comes to your strength, your desire to create a comfortable life for another person. Because on the other side of this we have son, because this is a child that I was given when I had my son, so it says mother on one side, son on the other, okay? Maybe if this is an ex, maybe you were very mothering to this person and they took it for granted. When you guys broke up, they felt like they'd lost a parent and they had to do everything on their own. And this is what made them decline, because they didn't realise how much they were relying on a motherly, archetypical energy in their life to keep them propped up, to keep them going. I sense someone who used to do like the cooking, the cleaning, the organising, you know, all that nice stuff, even beautifying, okay? So I do get from this Cancer energy as well that, and yeah, from the Cancer energy, I do get this beauty exuding from you. So I feel like you are someone who's very well kept, but also you like to beautify the things around you. You have a very nice style, very nice aesthetic. I do sense a lot of comfort in aesthetics with you. I sense lovely little things like cute lights. I sense like vines going up the stairs. Oh, this is really cute. I sense like candles, scented candles. Textures all over the home, like for instance, I've got like a velour sofa, which is so like basic, but I love velour, I love textures, with like fluffy white pillows. Like that's like your energy. It's like you love to play with textures, and what it does is it makes your homes really homely. I want to say that potentially you made this person's home a home, and at the time they had no idea that it was your feminine touch that made that home a home. Maybe they moved out or you moved out, and all of a sudden that home was empty. Even if some of your stuff was still in there, it was just felt empty. It felt cold, like you brought this warmth to this person's life. Now, if this isn't an ex, I do want to say that they see you as that person who can bring that warmth to their life. The warmth that only a mother can bring. They may even want kids with you. This is another thing, because we are looking at mother kind of energy. So this person may want kids with you. I also sense somebody here who doesn't have a child, but they're kind of getting on, like time is ticking, and they're looking for the mother of their child, and they see you and they're like, I would love you to be the mother of my child for many reasons. 1, you're safe, you're secure. 2, you're good looking. And 3, I want to spend the rest of my goddamn life with you. Okay. Again, you are somebody, it brings me back to this ex energy here with this 8 of Cups. They didn't expect you to walk away and build something new or rebuild something even better than what you had with them. They didn't expect that from you. Because you see with the 8 of Cups here, the lady is walking away, but she's pregnant. She's pregnant because she's looking for something new. This is really prominent. A woman who walked away when she was pregnant. Did you walk away from this person when you were pregnant with their child? That will not be for everybody. But that's quite interesting. That's a very prominent message coming up there. Also, the strength you had to walk away, or the strength that they've seen you have walking away from things that did not serve you. This is not an ex, this is somebody who's watched you leave situations where you are highly invested, whether that be emotionally or actually monetarily, and they've seen you walk away and succeed. It's like no matter what trials and tribulations you go through, you just level up, constantly leveling up here. They do see you as somebody very intuitive here as well, okay? We've got the Queen of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands is the past life witches card, okay? So you could be a little bit witchy, okay? Somebody who can predict the future. I want to say if this is an ex, when you left them, you told them exactly what your future was going to hold, and boom, it all came true. You may have actually told them what their future is going to hold after the relationship, and boom, it came true, okay? So this person could see you as somebody who's quite mystic. Now, also, this could be somebody from school, and maybe you were in school and you're just like, I'm going to do this, this, and this. I'm going to be this person when I'm older. And boom, it came true. Again, this person could see you as very mystical. Again, it makes me think that you do something quite intuitive as a career as well, or you show signs of being intuitive in some way or another here, with the Queen of Wands being that past life witches card. Okay, but what I really see here is they see you as somebody with power and somebody with passion, and again, it's that passion that you exude, or that passion that you have, sorry, okay? I think you have this quiet power and passion. It's the thing, like, it's internal, especially with the Queen here. Queen energy is introverted energy, so this fire energy, this Wands energy, is in here within you, okay? You don't feel like you need to throw your fiery wand left, right and centre at people and burn people's faces off or anything like that. You literally hold it within. It's like a quiet power, a quiet knowing, I want to say as well, okay? You got this quiet knowing. And again, it's like this, you're really showing your power to this person. This person is just highly attracted to that, okay? You're proving yourself. You are really proving yourself, and it's not like you needed to prove yourself. I'll be real with you. You didn't need to prove yourself in any way, but you are really proving yourself to this person, proving them of your power. I said it's that quiet power, and that's humble power. You've got humble energy. It just makes it even more. It's because you've got the power and you're humble with it. It just makes them be in awe of you even more. Okay, I think they really respect that, because as I said, they flaunt their power. Okay, even if they even have the power, they flaunt it. You don't need to. You've got quiet power. You may have Scorpio rising, Pluto in the first, Pluto conjunct the midheaven, Scorpio midheaven. Okay, Scorpio sun, moon. Just this natural power that you have. Okay. Couple of like physical or phrases which describe why they are attracted to you. We've got show off, flex, and I do think it is what I was just saying. Like you don't need to exude that power. You just have it everywhere you go. It's just power. People can feel it. You have this authority that is just so natural. You do not throw yourself around. And I also think this person really wants you, or they want you back if it is an ex, because they want to show you off. Accomplished, I said, you're accomplishing so many things in your life right now. You are on the route upwards, and they are watching that. And even if they don't want to watch it, they can't get away from it, because your name is in people's mouths. Your name is in people's mouths right now. Earth angel, and I did say there was something intuitive about you. Okay, something intuitive. I also want to say that you are very, the power that you have, you use it for good. You have this intuition as well. Like, I really do. Did I say therapist? I'm sure I said therapist in this reading, but it's like, you have power, you have intuition, but you use it for good. And that is why the universe is elevating you right now, because you don't You don't use your power toxically. And even if you are working in like a corporate job or anywhere, okay, it doesn't have to be an intuitive career, you have this knowledge, this intuition, this know-how, and it's like a natural authoritative energy. You're like the manager who wants to uplift the workforce, not the manager who wants to suppress the workforce. I want to say you're a mentor to a lot of people. You could be a mentor to friends, you could actually be a mentor as a career, or if you work in a team of people, you act as a mentor. You want everyone to be their best selves. You're always open for people to express to. You're always willing to help those around you. And I really do feel like the universe is blessing you right now for this. Now with Earth Angel as well, I want to say that you have been through a lot of trials and tribulations, okay, because to be as knowledgeable, as understanding, as humble as you are, you have to have been humbled in some way. I want to say, like, you understand loss. You've had loss, you've experienced challenge, you've overcome loss and you've overcome challenge. So you're very good at helping people also overcome losses and challenges. They caught us. Interesting here, we do have 11 with the Earth Angel and 11 with they caught us. That's 1111, okay? That is a brand new gateway. That's something new is probably going... Isn't this person going to come back into your life? Is that the new thing? But I think there's something better than that. I think there's something better coming your way. There could be something taking off for you very soon. You may be waiting to hear about a promotion. The Gemini symbol as well is the 2 wands. You may be waiting to hear about a promotion. You may be waiting to, if you want to say like awards, like hear whether you're going to be nominated for an award. Okay, whatever this may be for you, I do think it is going to be coming for you in the new year. I even want to say the 1111 is a bit like a gateway. When you leave this year behind, you're going to open this new gateway to next year, and there's going to be so many more opportunities. Things are going to get really exciting next year, okay? They caught us, and I actually think this person here looks at you a little bit like a celebrity right now. They caught us. It really makes me think that this person wants to be seen with you. It's like you'd be their perfect trophy, the perfect trophy on their arm. I think you were still a very amazing, high value person when you were with them, if this is an ex, or if this is someone at school that you knew, I think you were very high value then, but I think you have literally like quadrupled your value even higher recently, okay, to the point where it's like you are like up there. I did say like you're up there now. They look up to you like, whoa. They want to be seen with you. Okay, so what are their Christmas fantasies about you or with you? I don't know why I keep saying that wrong. What are their Christmas fantasies with you? That doesn't even sound. What is their Christmas fantasies about you? What are they fantasizing about you over? Jeez Louise. Okay. What are their fantasies? What? What are their fantasies when it comes to you this Christmas? We want the same things. I think this to me tells me that they want what you have. I'll be real with you. They want what you have, and they're going to say, look, we want the same things. We've got the same ambitions. They want a little bit of what you got, baby. So don't be fooled. But at the same time, this person could be very ambitious. But remember, you're the natural power. They're the fake it till you make it power. Yes, you may want the same things, but they want what you've got. They've always wanted what you've got, and you managed to achieve it before them. And first date. Now, this could be somebody who wants a first date with you over this Christmas period. But I'm also thinking if this is an ex, they want to start afresh with you. They want to have that first date with you again. They want to, yeah, they want to be with you again. Now, it does look with the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Cups that they are looking at you as an option. But it looks like there's going to be some conflict for them to actually consider you as an option. So it makes me think that this person may be with someone, or you may already have somebody. So this is somebody that you are not with. Okay, if you are partnered up, this is someone that you are not currently involved with, because they want to cause some chaos to take you on this date for you to become an option for their future. So their fantasy is they want to have a date with you. They want to sit over a table with you. They want to look into your eyes and they want to hear about everything that you've been up to. And this makes me think that they do want to confess, but I want to say that it's just so 50-50 whether they are going to with this Gemini energy. It's like 1 minute they're like, right, I'm going to do it. The next minute they're like, oh, I can't do it for this or that, or whatever reason, because they don't have the gutsiness that you have. They don't have the power that you have. You're the kind of person that if you want something, you're going to cause that chaos to get it, okay? Because you're going to think hard. Is it worth the chaos? Is this thing for me? And if it is, you're going to go through fire to get that thing that you want, okay? This person, their head is a little bit more chaotic than yours. Back and forth. So do they want to confess? 100% hell yes. They want this date with you. They want to catch up with you. They want to pick your brains. I hate that phrase. They want to pick your brains. They want a bit of what you've got. But are they going to have the guts to? Because are they as strong as you? No. No, of course they're not. Because if you want the same things and they haven't achieved that thing and you have, it just shows your strength compared to theirs. It's a little bit different. You're stronger than them. You're a level up than them. And they know this. This is why they look up to you now, like, oh, you're my fantasy. I even want to say, I can hear, you're my perfect wife. So much regret in this pile as well, which does make me think that someone has been a little 𝑠HITTY to you in the past. Okay, pile number 1. And 1515, as I just looked at the timer on the camera there, so 1515, that may mean something to you. 5 of Wands is a 5. With the Despair card, we have 5. This person is going through a lot of changes. Are they going to have the guts to do things differently with you this time? Are they going to have the guts to express their feelings? Because the thing about this person is when you feel something for someone, I looked at the clock and it was 555 then as well. A lot of changes going on with this person. A lot of changes going on with you guys though, but your changes are very positive. Your changes are forward movement when it comes to career. I'm really feeling that. But their changes is a very much like a spiritual awakening. Like the whole perception of their life is changing. But what this person needs to grasp is that if you have feelings for somebody, just express them. Because even if that person that you're expressing them to doesn't have the same level of feelings for you, if the person that you're expressing your feelings to doesn't have the same level of feelings for you, then why does that matter? Why does that have to hit your ego? Why can't your expression be, one, a release for you, but also a compliment for them? Why can't your feelings be expressed? And if the other person says, oh look, I'm not interested in you in a romantic way, but like, I really like you, I think you're cool, you know, you're in my phone book, I will call you, like, if like we have any reason to link up for anything other than love, like, why can't that be an outcome? And this is something that this person still hasn't grasped, you know, it's still an ego hit to be rejected by you. It doesn't have to be. It can be a release for them, it can be a compliment for you, but if they're not going to grasp that, then no, I don't think this person is going to confess. Are they going to grasp it? Who knows? We'll see. Let me know in the comments down below if you resonate with this reading, and if you did and you liked it and you enjoyed it, please drop me a like. I want to say thank you so much for putting up with me with this gnarly ass cold, because damn, I have not been this ill in quite a while. So again, apologies about the nasalness and the tissue constantly having to come out and go up the nose, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's like -2 here in the UK at the moment. I know, you wouldn't think it. I'm in a little strappy top, but I've actually got the heating on. Which is risky these days, isn't it, guys? It's risky. That's a sign that I've been talking too much. Don't forget to subscribe if you do like content like this, and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I do post a brand new pick a card reading. I want to say a very Merry Christmas to all of you, and I shall see you in your next reading. Goodbye. Hello there, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's have a look and see who secretly wants you this Christmas. And to begin with, I want to have a look at the person themselves, their energy, their physical appearance, and how they know you. So, to begin with, this person has some very heavy fire energy, masculine energy here. Okay, so we're looking at fire signs and air signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so we're looking at those 6 signs. That's okay, that's a lot of signs to be thrown out there, guys. And as I look at the clock, it's 111. Okay, so this energy with the 111 on the clock just made me think that this person actually could end up being in your future. You may be a single person watching this and you actually get with this person in the new year. Okay, really got that hit very strongly. So this person has so much passion when it comes to you, and I want to say that they are someone who is very highly 𝑠exual, and they are very highly 𝑠exually attracted to you. I do want to say that this person probably does have a more reddish skin tone. Okay, I want to say that they tan quite well if they are somebody who does go on the sunbeds and things like that. Okay, this is someone who's very strong in their masculine energy as well, someone who is very larger than life. I'm actually getting with this person. I'm getting a lot of Leo energy actually, but also a hell of a lot of Aries and Sagittarius. I'm definitely saying they're going to be a fire sign, sun, moon, rising. Okay, I'm sticking to those ones, but there's definitely a lot of air in their energy as well. But that air energy could be like a Venus or a Jupiter. Okay, I want to say they're a go-getter as well, and I want to say that this person isn't going to be too shy when it comes to approaching you. Now, I want to say for some of you, this person's already approached you, but for a lot of you, they're going to approach you. This is someone who will literally slide in your DMs and be like, hey, you're beautiful, like, can I take you for a drink? And it's going to be like that abrupt. And I want to say that you're the kind of person to be like, oh, whoa, like, clearly you only want one thing if you're pursuing me in that way. You haven't even got to know me before you've asked me for a drink. But this person's the kind of person, like, time is of the essence. They know what they want, and they haven't got the patience to wait for what they want. Okay, and they've set their sights on you this Christmas. Now, this may be somebody who does like to wear the colour red. And yes, if you meet them over Christmas, they are most probably going to be wearing the colour red because, hey, Christmas is all about the colour red. But you'll probably find that after the Christmas period, they still like the colour red. They may actually express that it's their favourite colour. They may be very into you wearing red lipstick, okay, if you're somebody who does wear makeup. But that colour is what's going to really get them going. So if you're going to wear like some underwear for them or anything like that, like if you know, when you get to know this person better, obviously, opt for red at all times. This person is just so into that colour red. Okay. Let's have a look and see whether we can pick out any physical attributes for this person. Hoo-wee. Hoo-wee. If you know this person, you'll probably be able to pin them out by these physical attributes, or if you don't know them, you know what to look out for when it comes to people sliding in those DMs. Okay, confident. I did say there's somebody who is not afraid to slide in and be like, you're good looking. I even want to say that this could be somebody who will literally approach you in public. Like, I want to say, this is someone who can make you feel very shocked and a little bit uncomfortable and a little bit, what's the word when you just don't know what their intentions are, like just a little bit suspicious, but it's only because they're so confident and forthright. It's just part of their energy. And when you get to know this person better, you're going to see that they've got that kind of energy with everything in life. They want to do something, they do it. They want to go for something, they'll go for it. They want to jump on a plane and go on holiday next week, they'll do it. It's like, it's their energy. I want to say they've got the gift of the gab. They're very good with words. They may actually work with words, okay? So they could be something like a writer. Articles, I'm seeing somebody who writes articles here. I am seeing somebody who has a podcast. I'm seeing somebody who uses the written word a lot within their career, okay? So this could be somebody who has to write up a lot of things, write up a lot of documents, somebody who has to use of language has a lot to do with their success. Manipulation through language as well, I'm getting with this person as a career. Okay. Walk strut. What? These are all very similar to pole number ones. No, they're not all the same. Walk strut. Again, this goes hand in hand with confidence here. Like, they've got a very, I want to say, with pole number one, when they got walk strut, I was thinking of somebody who was like faking it until they make it. Somebody who didn't have that like natural alpha energy and they had to put it on. And I feel with this person, like, it ain't the same energy. This person has got the confidence. It's true confidence, and you can see it by how straight their spine is. They're just like, hey, you know, what's that song? Is it, oh, who sings that song? Got money in the bank, got petrol in the tank, da 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 da, cause baby I'm the man. I don't know if that actually sounded like the song itself, but it's a banging tune. I can't remember who it is, but that's literally the energy. Like, when this person walks in a room, I can see them walking in like this. It's like, got money in the bank, got petrol in the tank, da 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 da, cause baby I'm the man. Okay, this person really, they're actually filling me with energy right now, which makes me think that maybe when they do approach you, they're going to make you giggle and make you go red, and you're just like, oh, I don't want to like you, but you've got something. Like, they've got the gift of the gab. There's something about them. Essex energy, Cockney kind of energy. Where else around the world am I thinking? New York, New York. I'm feeling New York here, okay? These people don't have to specifically be from those places, but they've got the energy that normally comes from those places, if you know what I mean, okay? It's that more extroverted, kind of like charming energy. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's great because they're going to boost you with energy as well when they approach you, because I need an energy boost. I should be in bed right now and I feel really good just being in their energy. They literally do light. They do have the ability to light a fire within you. But again, that makes you suspicious because you're just like, this is just, you're trying to manipulate me, but you just can't help but smile. Cute. And this is the thing, like, they're going to be cute physically as well. So it's like, you've got the talk, you've got the strut, you've got money in the bank, you've got petrol in the tank, and you're a good looking person. Like, I really get that energy of the person that whatever they touch turns to gold. It's like, ding, turns to gold, ding, turns to gold, okay? Let me transform you as well. Chris Brown, that's coming in my head. Let me transform you, let me transform you. Anything you want, girl, I can get it for you. Just look down as well. We do have a card here, the gift card, and it is wrapped in gold, shiny paper. So it is like anything they touch turns to gold, that kind of energy. Mr. or Mrs. Perfect, but we've got cute here. So they may have cute features. I actually want to say, this won't be for everybody, but I think some of them could actually be on the shorter side. So somebody, like a male, for instance, or a female who's like, maybe 5 foot or under, a male who's like between 5'6", 5'8", okay, that... I've just broke my bowl. But what's just happened there? The bowl snapped in half and it's made the bowl shorter. I'll fix that in a minute, okay? I'll have to pause the camera in a sec. But they could be shorter stature, which makes them quite cute. But again, it's like that energy where they had to be like louder and larger than life to make themselves bigger. But that shortness won't be for everybody, okay? Because the cuteness will come in different forms. The cuteness may come in a form where they just have very cute facial features. Well, we all know I need a new bowl for Christmas. Look at that, it's snapped in half. Damn. Okay, and the last one on their physical appearance, we have 𝒔𝒐𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂 they've got it all. They're confident, they've got the strut, they're cute, they're 𝒔𝒕𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒅𝒊𝒂𝒂, like they're just the kind of person where you're like, how are you single? And then you think, wait a minute, are you single because you enjoy playing the field? Like that's the kind of energy I'm getting with this person. Not that that is the truth, but it's like, how are you single? I actually want to say they may be single because they do have they've been very consumed within career, very protective over their freedom. Okay, so it could be something very innocent like that, rather than them just going around and just giving their seed to Shirley, Barbara and Doris. Like they don't care. Like it could actually be the fact that they have lived their life and they do enjoy their freedom. Maybe we'll get more into that as the reading progresses. Now, how do they know you? I want to say this person is fairly local to you. When I say fairly local, I mean from the same area, from the same county. You have a connection to childhood here. Oh, I'm so sorry guys, I'm so sorry about all this sniffing and stuff. There may be a connection between, there may be a family friend. Okay, couple of scenarios here guys. You may have been set up with this person by a family member. There may be a friend of a family member, a friend of like a brother, friend of a sister, friend of a cousin. I also want to say this could be somebody that you did grow up with, but I don't think that one's as prominent for everyone, but there may be some of you where that resonates. Two people who have met, who have no idea that they came from the same area. So this is two people that have connected either online or in person. And it's like, oh, where are you originally from? Oh, I'm from Doncaster. I'm just making places up. And they're like, I'm from Doncaster too, but you meet in London. So like that kind of energy there. Or this literally could be that you are from the same area, you're from the same vicinity, you come from the same place, you go to the same places, you go to the same bars, you go to the same gym, you go to the same supermarket. I definitely feel like this person has seen you physically, whether this be in person or online, and they've made those connections to their hometown or home area. When they've seen you and gone, oh, this is an attractive person and they are local to me. Like, where has this person been hiding? And I want to say it's like, where has this person been hiding kind of energy here with you. But also I am getting like things like gyms here, running clubs, walking dogs, all those regular things that we do on a daily basis. Bumping into them when you go and get your hair cut because you both go to the same hairdressers, you know, things like that I'm getting here. Okay. Now, I want to see why they want you this Christmas, and we're going to begin with what's actually going on in their life currently. So they're balling. All right, we've gathered that already. They are balling. They are living life to the full. They got money in the bank, they got gas in the tank. Distant horizons and gift for this person. Now this tells me With distant horizons, they may be out of town currently, they may be overseas currently, or they may be really pushing to achieve something in particular at the moment, or have achieved something that is a little different to everyone around them. I also want to talk about potentially they've broken out of the shackles of their hometown. And I've said this in a previous video, the place where I'm from, I always call it the place where dreams come to die. So, sorry for everyone who lives in the same area that I live in. I don't think a lot of people who live in the same area as me watch my channel, to be honest, because I think they think it's all gobbledygook. Because that's the, should I say these things, but that's kind of a lot of the mindsets, not all of them, but a lot of the mindsets of the people who are quite local to me. They just don't get it. They don't get someone who wants to do something different. They don't get someone who wants to push the boat out and attempt to achieve a success based on their own personal values and their own personal talents. And I do want to say that this distant horizons, if it doesn't mean that this person's overseas or they're out of town right now or working away, it could easily mean that this person has broken out of the shackles of the mindsets of the people in the town where they have came from, okay? Or they've done something a little bit different to the rest of their family. They stand out somehow, okay? So if you put them in a room with their family, this person would be the shining star in the family, I want to say. And I don't know why I'm doing all this, so I don't necessarily think that they do all of this. I nearly knocked that bowl off. But they're going to stand out as being the success, even if they've not achieved the success, although I think that this person already has. But even if they didn't, if they haven't achieved the success, they've always stood out as a person who's going to do things a little bit different. Dark horse, black sheep in the family. Gift. Like, this person's really achieving. I want to say this person has achieved so many of their life goals. I think, do you know what? I think there's so much abundance around them that they're ready for more. They've been putting off a relationship because they value their freedom so greatly. They value their freedom, they want to achieve in their career so greatly, and now they've started making the achievements. They're looking around, they're like, what am I doing this for? Like, I've got all this, all these credentials, I've got, it'd be different for everyone, you know, they don't have to have all of this, but all these credentials, or I've got this success, I've got this notoriety, but what am I doing it for if there's no one to share it with? What am I going to do with all this money in the bank if I don't have anyone to take on holiday with me? So I do think that they're at the point where they're ready to give some of this to someone else, give some of this energy to someone else. And, you know, you do get to a point in your life where it's like you work, and work is fun, work gets you going, work lights that fire within you. You get so much, like, I could I could have a full-blown OG. We all know what OG means on this channel, don't we? Orgasm. Every time I upload a video, I could literally OG. Like, generally, that's how fulfilling it is for me. But once I've OG'd, I look around and I'm like, oh wait, I'm at home alone on a Friday night and I've got no one to go out with. And I feel that's the same kind of energy with this person. They're just like, oh, I've had like the thrills, I've had the massive OG, but now I've got all this stuff and I've got nowhere to spend it, or no one to spend it on. Oh, it's not the same when there's not someone to share this with. And they are at a point in their life here with the Seven of Cups where they are like, okay, like, I know that there's more. I know there's more, and I know I need to make some moves. I need to choose where I want to put my energy next. I need to choose who I want to gift my achievements to or with, okay? They're not gifting their achievements to you. They're not just going to say, hey, I achieved all this, have it all. It's more the fact that they're like, okay, who do I share this with now? What do I do with this money now? Do I invest it into a brand new endeavour and put more of a workload on my ass? Or do I choose somewhere to spend this success, to spend this abundance? Do I choose to make memories with people who pay me in different currencies than just fiat? currency. Don't know why I pause and what. System overload, system shut down. Where were we? Is it love or is it lust? It's lust. It's lust. They're lusting over you. They're just like, this person catches my eye. This person makes me tingle down below. This person is somebody who I could have a lot of fun with the abundance that I've created. Now, this person does have settling down on the mind. I really do feel it, but I think this person's settling down energy is like deep, 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 like buried within. And on the outside, they're like, I just want some fun. I want some fun and I'll see what's going to happen from there. And they're looking at you at the moment like lusty fun. Take this person out, have some great chats, have a laugh. Brag about all of my achievements. Something they want to do. And if something more comes from that, then great. But that isn't what's on the forefront of their mind right now. So what attracts them to you? And we've got to go back into the bowl. I don't want to break the bowl again. Well, it's broken. It's broken and that's that. But they got gift in their energy and you got giving. They don't see you as someone who's going to take from them and not give in return. They may see you as somebody who has the same level of success. They may see you as somebody who has made achievements that they've not yet achieved. I'm getting if they've gained a lot of financial abundance, you've gained more emotional fulfillment. I sense an emptiness within them. Feeling empty, feeling a little bit like lost. As I said, you know, they end that working day and look around and go, oh, I've had a really fun working day, which has triggered my my sacral chakra. But I mean, I got nothing to do beyond that. You know, there's an emptiness within them, and you may have that missing ingredient that they need. You may be more on the spiritual level. They may feel very drawn to you because you're going to show them how to emotionally achieve more. 222 as well, balance. You're going to show them balance. Another thing, with this gnarly cold I've got, I'm just hiccuping and burping left, right and centre. What? It makes no sense. Why? They can see you as somebody to bring balance into their life. I want to say you're funny as well. You're funny, you're eccentric. And this person's got that like gift of the gab themselves, so they really appreciate somebody who is willing to express themselves. Maybe your expression fills them with delight and joy and fire. Cheekbones. You have got those supermodel cheekbones and they like that. You've got like, I want to say you're a touch of class. You've got a classiness to you, or you look fierce, I wanted to say, because remember this person is like fire sign all over, like they've got so much fire in their chart that they want to choose somebody on their arm who looks powerful, who looks fierce, who looks like they're going to intimidate all of the other men and women in the room. Now this is a thing, like, I think they look into your eyes and they can see that you've got a little something they need. It's that soul. And I think maybe they've lost their soul a little bit on the road to abundance. They've sacrificed their soul. This makes it sound now like they've sacrificed their soul to the devil for their achievements. I don't mean it like that. I mean, they've sacrificed a part of themselves to achieve so much, and once they've achieved it, they realise, oh wait there, my soul isn't whole. Like, how can I enjoy this abundance unless my soul is whole? And you come along, and they can feel it. Even if they can't see it, they can feel it from you, and they know that you're the one to help in this situation. You're the one to complete their cycle, sorry about that guys, you're the one to complete their road to true abundance. They've achieved abundance, but they're just not yet at true abundance, if you get what I'm saying here. Free spirit. They like that you're a free spirit. You may have chosen a life path that's a little bit off the beaten track here. Whatever they do for a career may be a little bit more strict on their time. As I said, they've had to sacrifice their soul to a certain extent, but you maybe have a bit more freedom than they do. I want to say, like, I really feel with your energy, you've been a little bit daring. You're a little bit like the black sheep or the dark horse of the family too. Maybe you've gone down a more emotional route of abundance. Maybe even you do something, a career that's a little bit more out there. I do feel like I said that this person does a career that's a little bit more out there as well, but I can really feel like two ends of the spectrum. In the middle is like your regular careers, and then on this side and this side are the irregular careers. One of them is very kind of like creative based, and the other one is very finance material based. I really hope that makes sense. I think you're on the creative side, they're on the material financial side here. Gosh. Okay. Now, the charm. We've got the suitcase. With the suitcase, we have Paris on there and the Eiffel Tower, and this always stands out to me because the Eiffel Tower was never supposed to be permanent. It was a little bit like who's got the biggest D competition when it was built. And it ended up being one of the wonders of the world. Is it a wonder of the world? The 7 wonders of the world. Is it a wonder? I only know what the wonders of the worlds are when I think about Carl Pilkington, when he went on his tour of the 7 wonders of the world. And I don't think he visited the Eiffel Tower, but it's a very prominent feature on our planet, because whenever we watch like a film where a comet hits the Earth, God forbid, we normally see the New York lady. What's her name? What's her name? I don't know, I'm asking you right now, like, tell me her name. Statue of Liberty. Jesus. And we see that getting knocked over. It's normally a prominent part in one of those films. We also see the Eiffel Tower going down. Okay, it was never supposed to be permanent, and it's one of the most famous fixtures on the planet. And I think this is the energy around this person. They look at you like you could be a famous fixture in their life, a prominent feature in their life, but you also have that kind of fun, classy kind of nature that even if you're not going to be permanent in their life, they can have a hell of a lot of fun with you and looking at you. Also, I just think, like, as I said, they see you as someone who can give to them too. I want to say for some of you, this person sees you as somebody that they would take abroad. No, how is this coming out, Spirit? Because what I'm seeing is them taking you to another country, but not a holiday. I'm seeing them take you to live in another country. But I'm struggling to understand why they're showing me that and how it's gone from you going on a date with them or meeting them to them actually making you move to another country. Why would they be thinking about that right now? With distant horizons, they could be living in another country or another part of the country right now. And I did say you come from the same hometown. CM. This was in the first pile as well. CM. Okay. The initial CM might mean something to you. Or if you... I really hope you can't hear the burps coming out of my mouth. It's so bizarre. They're not even burps. They're just noises that are coming out of my throat. I really want to say for this pile, there may be a connection to pile number 1. And I really want to say here, I don't think at all that pile number 1 and pile number 2 are the same people. But I think if you're watching pile number 2 right now and this has resonated with you, I want to say pile number 1 is going to resonate with you as someone else who's interested in you this Christmas. 2 people are probably interested in you this Christmas, guys. So I want to say check out pile number 1, you might resonate with that as well. Okay, these are 2 different people here. Maybe this person is overseas and isn't planning on coming back, and they're interested in you and they know that they need to find someone with that eccentricity, that freedom, that love of life, who is willing to uproot and move out of their area to be with them. Bit intense for someone that you potentially haven't even met yet, or someone who's secretly into you. So if they do like you, they want it all with you. Makes me think that this is actually going to be a relationship, and it's going to move quick. It's going to be very quick and very instant, because this person has plans for their person that they want to be with permanently. I actually want to say that this person is looking for someone permanent, and they see you as a potential, okay? But again, they're going to have a lot of fun with you even if this isn't permanent. Now, the thing in this pile that's concerning me down here is Queen of Swords in reverse. Intuitively for me, this tells me that this person sees you as somebody who is potentially moldable. Now, this would make sense to this overseas travel here. They see you as somebody potentially who doesn't have your roots sturdy in the ground. Free spirit as well. I pulled free spirit out here for you. Whereas they may have dated people in the past who had like a lot of family in their area, who had very prominent careers that they couldn't take overseas or couldn't take to different parts of the country, that they're tied down. People that they've dated previously have been extremely tied down, and they look at you as somebody who's not as tied down. Somebody who has a bit more freedom and is a little bit more loose. Not loose in like a bad way, but you know what I'm saying, like there's a looseness to you. You're free to move out of the country if you need to. At least that's how they see you. I want to say they see you as the ultimate feminine as well. So you could be masculine watching this, but you do resonate more with feminine energy, okay? If you're masculine watching this and you are into other men, you may normally take that more feminine role here, okay? Because I definitely sense that this person sees you as like the epitome of feminine. I want to say this person's mother may have been someone who travelled around with their father, okay? Their father may have been in the military or had some kind of career that meant that their mother had to just move around the country with them, so she could never set down roots wherever she went because she had to move a lot. You know, the female who is very sacrificial, you know, like, okay, you know, you're the career man, you're the one who's going to bring in the money, I have to move and mould myself around you, daddy. I said daddy like that. Boss. Now this person sees you as that kind of person who's a little bit moldable, the ultimate feminine, the perfect, good and well-behaved housewife. That's the part that stands out to me in this pile, which is a little bit Now, I actually did a reading for someone not so long ago where I said, like, look, that someone's interested in you and they've got this kind of energy. If you do enjoy being naturally in that feminine energy, then this is the person for you. But if you don't enjoy that role, this probably isn't the person for you. And I'm going to say the same to you guys. If you are that natural feminine who is okay to be more moldable to your person, yeah, this is going to work out fine. But if you're someone who's very grounded, you are very adamant that you have a career here, you have a family here, and you want to stay here, okay? You have very strong level of independence. And I mean, look, as females, no matter what, whether we're strong in our feminine energy or not, we have that independence. But I mean, if you're a strong female, it's like, nah, I am not sacrificing any part of me for anyone. I'm happy being single. I'm happy with everything I have around me. Then this person probably ain't for you. Or you need to say to them, like, oh God, you got the wrong idea of me here. Like, I am the Queen of Swords upright. Like, I know exactly what I want, and I'm going to express that. And I'm not moving for SHIT, but ultimately, underneath it all, they do have, they see you as their future love. They do see you as a potential, as their future wife, spouse, with the lovers here. What else am I gathering from this? They definitely see you as a choice, as an option, as the person that they're going to marry. It's like, I feel like there's some people that they date and they're like, this is a good time only, but then there's just something a little extra about you where this person is like, I'm willing to have fun, but I could actually see them as someone who I could settle down with. I think the parents are very strong here as well, because we do have this like energy around the home and ancestry here, and I want to say that they see you as somebody who they would, two scenarios here, someone who they would happily introduce to their parents and be like, hey, like, this is my new partner, what do y'all think, you know? Or, hey, look, you wanted me to get someone and settle down with someone, so I did this Christmas. Here they are. Hey, like, did I make you proud, mommy, daddy? Did I make you proud? Like, I can see that kind of energy around you. You're someone who they would happily, show off. I even want to say show off. Not really introduce. Show off is the energy I'm getting with this person. Or, because I do get that, like, dark horse, black sheep of the family, I also get the other side of this, where they see you as also a black horse, dark sheep. Dark horse, black sheep. And they're like, this is gonna blow mom and dad's brains out. Let's bring this one home. Where like the parents are like, oh, why can't you just settle down? And you're none the wiser, and they bring you home, and it's like, hey, like you also stand out. You're also larger than life. You also do things a little bit differently. You think outside of the box. Your rebelliousness is what I'm getting from both of you. You're both very rebellious. And both very dedicated to work here as well. So yeah, they want to introduce you to the parents. But is it to please the parents, or is it to kind of blow their brains out? Two scenarios there, guys. Okay, the outcome. What are their fantasies with you this Christmas? I keep saying this sentence wrong. I've written it down, their Christmas fantasies with you. That makes no sense, does it? What fantasies do they have around you this Christmas? What are their Christmas fantasies over you? Why can this not come out of my mouth properly and make sense? I hope you know what I mean. What are their fantasies with you this Christmas? Screw it, we're just going to say it like that, okay? I made love for the first time. Right, they want to 𝒆𝒂𝒄𝒄 you this Christmas because they've got all this fiery 𝒆𝒂𝒄ual passion that they want to share. They think you are super hot. I'm feeling hot. That's this person's energy. Bouncy. I'm feeling hot, hot, hot. I got money in the bank. I got gas in the tank. I'm feeling hot, hot, hot. That was a little remix there. Did you like it? They just want to do you. They want to do you. In their parents' house. When they're... It's nearly Christmas now. If you've not met this person yet and you've not been whatever. Dominate me. Dominate me. Do they see you as a challenge? Are you a little bit different to the other people that they've dated before or that they've pursued before? There's something a little bit, it's like they're all this fire, passion, energy. And throughout the reading, I started thinking, wait there, are you a fire sign? Did you have a fire Venus? Do you have a fire sun, moon, rising? Venus, sun, rising. Prominently, it could be a moon though, but I'm feeling your fire energy is very much on the outside. Oh, did you hear that? Why is this coming out of my throat? I'm not even burping. You don't see me going, like it's just, it's like air is stuck in my throat, like my throat is closing up. It generally, With your fire energy, I'm feeling yours is very external because I'm feeling your internal energy is more earth and water for some reason. You're more grounded than this person realizes. Brings me back to this Queen of Swords in reverse. This person doesn't realize that you're actually quite stern, right? Because you're actually this upright. You're stern, you know what you want, you're outspoken, you're smart. You are smart as well, I can feel it, you're smart. Wait there a sec guys, my camera's gone all poo-poos. Yes, that's better. And they see you as this like, this is wifey material, this is manipulation material. Yeah, I might want something real with them, but I'm more than happy to manipulate the situation whilst I'm finding out whether I want to make this person my wife. And please don't be offended because this person does see you as a potential partner, a potential person to introduce to the parents. But what they're not seeing is that you are a lot more powerful than they think you are. Like you are a boss, B-I-T-C-H. And this person thinks they're going to come in, they're going to be the boss. Dominate me. Dominate me. Okay, interesting. I was talking about you being the boss and then dominate me. Maybe they do actually feel this inner power. A challenge, that's what it was, wasn't it? You see you as a challenge. Their fire, your fire, there's all this passion there. Maybe everyone else is so predictable and you're a little bit more unpredictable. And they love that. I'm thinking of fire Venus with this person as well. This is very Aries Venus energy here. They want to have some fun this Christmas. They want to have a challenge, they want to have some fun, they want to play some sports this Christmas. And they want to do that with you. So do they want to confess? Yes, they want to confess this to you. Yes, they will. There is no way they're not going to slide in your DMs or approach you in a public place. No chance that they're not going to do that. They're not the kind of person to give two hoots about rejection. They're just like, look, like, if it ain't you, it's going to be someone else. Like you can see I got money in the bank and gas in the tank, okay? Your rejection is not going to run my tank dry. It's that kind of energy. So they're going to confess it. It's just whether or not you want to take up the challenge, whether you want that kind of like rough and tumble game playing Christmas, I want to say, with this person. As I said, it doesn't mean that there's nothing serious here because we do have the Judgment and the Hangman, you know, and I do think the Judgment and the Hangman has come out here for like their fantasies around you this Christmas, because deep down underneath all of this fire energy, they are looking for someone to slow them down. They are looking for someone who's going to make them stop and stop looking for someone else, who's going to take them out of the rat race of the dating game. They're looking for something deeper. They're looking for a love that they can work on, because they've worked on their career and they're ready to work on another project. And I think that they're thinking this project is either going to be another person or another work project, and I think preferably they want it to be another person. So they do think a lot of you, they do, but they're going to come in this Christmas as a bit of a game player, because they've got this fire energy, and as I said, I think they may have an Aries Venus here, and they enjoy sport around love and sex. So okay, I'm going to leave it there. Pile number 2. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If it resonated, please drop me a like. Comment down below if you have anything you want to say, any stories you want to share. I love hearing from you. I want to say I do apologise for having to pull my tissue out and mess around my nose, but genuinely, like, guys, I've not been this ill in a very long time. So 11:11 on the clock. I think Spirit's saying it's okay to express this. It's okay. I need to look, if I'm snotting left, right and centre, I need to explain to you what's going on, so you don't think that, look, is someone new watching my channel, I'm just there like sticking a tissue up my nose, slurring my words. I need you to know that I'm not like this every week, you know. I'm ill this week, okay? I'm ill. I should be in bed. And I want to say thank you so much for watching all the way through and listening to my nasally voice, because I'm sure it's, you know, been annoying at times. But yeah, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have an amazing Christmas, and if you do meet this person or have already met this person, I want to hear your Christmas love story, because it sounds exciting, and I did say at the beginning of this reading, this one could become a relationship. I see that one. I see this with this pile. Right, I'm going to move on to pile number 3, and I shall see you guys next time. I love you. Hello, pile number 3. Let's get into your reading and let's find out who secretly wants you this Christmas. And to begin with, I want to look at the person. Who are they? What is their energy? I want to gain some of their physical attributes, and I want to find out how they know you as well. So to begin with, we have so much Leo energy here. Okay, this person could well be a Leo. I'm also gathering some Libra energy on the side as well, but Leo is very prominent here. This tells me that this person, if they are not a Leo, they are naturally someone who's quite larger than life. I want to say someone who's like really kind, really loving. This could be somebody who's really good with kids as well, okay? So I'm really gathering this like nurturing energy around this person. I also do think, because Leo is the showman, the showgirl of the zodiac, I do think this person could do something creative for a career, okay? And if they don't do something creative for a career, they could do something creative as a hobby. I can hear someone now like running their mouth. So this could be somebody who's quite extravagant when they talk. This could be a louder voice. This could be somebody who talks a lot, or this could be somebody who's got like the gift of the gab, okay? And they're a good sweet talker. Now, this person's going to have a lot of confidence, but with this particular energy, I really do sense like a more humble kind of confidence. Like they naturally like to be seen, but they don't have that element, that egotistical element where they need to be seen. It's like they understand that if you're to be seen, or no, if you're to be heard, you need to be heard saying something significant, saying something that's going to help someone, saying something that's profound, rather than just being heard, okay? I also want to say this is somebody who likes to raise the vibration of everyone that they're around. They will really struggle to be in a room with people. If there's like, even if there's one person on a low vibe, they need to include that person. They need to raise that person's vibe. So I do get like a lot of kindness around this person's energy. Now I want to gain some of these physical attributes, and I did break my bowl in pile number 2, so I need to be very careful here not to break the bowl. Voice. I literally just said something very prominent about their voice. It could be loud, it could be a lot of like powerful speech. They could speak very fast, they could speak very, I was going to say speak very slow. No, they speak very fast. There's something about their voice that's prominent. or this may be something that you know, like one of the first things you notice about them, or one of the first things that you notice that you really like about them. Earth Angel. Again, very much what I said, this is somebody who likes to raise the vibrations of everyone in the room. They're really going to struggle to be in a room with somebody, even if there's just one person who's on a low vibe. They're going to want to do everything they can to include that person and raise those vibes. This makes me think that this is somebody who has been humbled, okay? They've either been humbled in their life or they've been recently humbled here, and they have like a lot of I think they love to give advice. They actually do really enjoy giving advice. It's very natural for them to give advice. I get life coach energy around this person as well. Sorry, I'm very, very ill and I keep having these weird like burping noises coming up my throat, and they're not burps. I don't know what they are, but they sound like burps, and I really hope the camera's not picking them up because this is just so embarrassing. Word vomit comes up with this person as well. This could be somebody who does speak out of turn at times. It does make me think that this person, I can see this person now in a group of people. There could be four or five people, and someone's saying something. Maybe somebody's speaking quite slow. Maybe this person's got like a Taurus Mercury and they speak a little bit slower. And this person that we're dealing with here, the person who secretly wants you for Christmas, just speaks over them. Whether they speak over them because they feel like they've got something better to say, or they speak over them to kind of end the sentence for them. It's just the energy around this person. Okay, this person does like to finish people's sentences or likes to kind of overpower the conversation. But again, I do feel like they've had that humbling where they do speak like sense when they do speak. So to a somewhat degree, they do get away with this overpowering energy they have when it comes to their speech. But yes, it could be irritating at times, but genuinely it's because they want to help. Everything they do is with good intentions. They just may slip up a little bit at times because of their that natural like Leo showman energy they have, okay? It may be something you notice about them where it's just like, they're an amazing person, but sometimes they really do put their foot in it. But you know, it's not because they need to be seen or heard, it's because they just naturally, they don't know any different, okay? That's something I'm picking up on this person. Baby face. This person may have a baby face. With baby face, I do feel like potentially they look younger than they actually are. I do have a card down here which is for the future, which is for a different section of the reading with child, and I'm looking at the child's face and it's a baby's face, or a child's face, which is like a baby face. Baby face. As I said, this person may look younger than they are. They may have like baby-like features, like little tiny little features, big doughy eyes I'm getting with this person as well. But I do think there is, it could either be a child in their life that they're very connected to, or they are still very connected to their inner child. And when I do think of Leo energy, I do think about the the inner child, because Leo does rule the 5th house of children. So they could still have an element of they're still playing out like their inner child. Look, when someone's very connected to their inner child, it has its pros and its cons. The pros are the fact that you always have that creativity, you've got stronger manifestation powers, because when you're a child, you know that anything is possible. You know, you believe in everything, or you have like childlike optimism. But on the other side, when it comes to the baby face and being connected to your inner child, it does mean making a lot of mistakes, which I did say this person could, you know, interrupt people, you know, step on a few toes, like, but not purposely, just doing it, like, because they don't know any different, just like a child would be like, what? I didn't know I did anything wrong. Like, I can sense that kind of energy with them here. Body, 444. This person may have a very nice body, okay? When it comes to the body, I'm not really seeing any, I can see that this person definitely goes to the gym and they care for their body. I do want to say, like, they'll go to the gym, they'll probably moisturize, they may have beauty treatments around the body, so they may tan. If they don't live in a warmer climate, they may go to the sunbeds. I also want to say this person may like getting massages and things like that, okay? But you will probably notice about this person, like, oh, you've actually got quite a nice body here. 444 as well is structure, stability. So I want to say this person has got like a body that looks very sturdy. They may have like a very nice posture as well. High vibrational 666. And when I do think about 666, it does represent Sol, the sun. And what does the sun represent? Leo. The sun belongs to Leo in astrology, so it's that Leo energy again. This person's very high vibrational. As I mentioned, they like to lift the energy in the room. Okay, they cannot have anyone with low vibes around them. They just want everyone to be happy. They want everyone to live their best life. They're generally like very nice, very caring. Now, how do they know you? It's an interesting one. So interesting, I'm a little bit stumped. This is a very secret crush. Now, I don't think many people know that they have these feelings for you. And I was reluctant then to say, I don't know whether they even know that their feelings are so strong, and that may resonate for some, but I really want to say this person has very strong feelings for you, but they are holding it deep within and they're trying to balance out these feelings within them. They're not necessarily expressing the way that they're feeling honestly with you. They're trying to work it out within themselves. And what I sense with this person is they're trying to put out the fire within themselves so they don't have to deal with this. This person finds you highly, highly attractive. Now, because of this private element, I really want to say that this person, there's quite a few scenarios for this. I mean, I could put many scenarios to it, okay? It's going to be quite vague here, but I'm going to look at the bottom of this deck. I just feel really drawn to look at the bottom of this deck before I actually continue saying what I'm saying. 10 of Wands. This person thinks it's a burden to have these feelings for you, and that's why they're trying to squash them. It makes me think that this person has experienced the 10 of Wands with you previously. Okay, you have got history and it was just a bit too much and you broke up. This also could be them already being in a relationship and them having these feelings for you, not being able to express them because they're in a relationship. That's quite burdensome. Sorry, guys. But they look at you with a lot of lust, I want to say. I need to look at the bottom of this deck as well because, as I said, 9 of Wands, okay? 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. Boundaries. They've got their boundaries up there with the 9 of Wands. This person doesn't want to express how they feel about you. Now, I'm going to have to use my intuition with this one now. I do think there's a potential that this person is an ex and they've moved on with somebody else. I really do feel like they have either moved on with somebody else or there is somebody on the horizon that they're thinking about moving on with, but they just cannot get you out of their head. I want to say that this is somebody, there's definitely a physical connection here. You guys have definitely met in the physical before. But there's an element of social media coming in here as well. They've seen you on social media and they just can't get you out of their head. But it's like they've seen you in real life. They've seen you in the physical to then look you up on social media. And they've got this like, this is deep. This one's deep, pile number 3. They've got a real crush on you. Real deep crush. Like they're really into you. I even want to say, if you put your charts together, if you did a synastry chart, you'd find that your Venus or their Venus is in either one of your 12 houses. They don't know why they're drawn to you, but they just can't, like, they're just so magnetized towards you. This person's met you in the physical, they can't get you out of their mind. That's how they know you. Sorry guys, that is literally all I can get for that one. That's all I can get. And they're not in a position where they can express these feelings with the 10 of Wands and with the 9 of Wands there. I really want to say they're trying to really push past this feeling that they have for you, because they're either working very hard towards a relationship that they're in, you know, because the 9 of Wands also talks about the final push. So they may be in a current relationship that's been difficult, but they're trying one more time with them. That's my stomach now. Got my throat making funny noises, I've got my stomach talking. Made me think of something else then, but I'm not going to share it here. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Why they want you this Christmas. What is going on in their life currently? Now I do have this bowl here, which I've not pulled for any of the other piles, but I really feel like I need a little bit more information on this particular pile, because it's a little, I think you guys have less history than some of the other piles, okay? It's a little bit more serious, it's a little bit more deep, but there seems to be less history with the depth as well, which is really confusing my energy here. Okay, so what's happening in their life right now? I'll get to those in a minute. We've got child and we've got courthouse. Again, as I said, we're going in deep with this one, guys. When I saw child and courthouse, I was like, oh, hello. Now, this could be as blatant as that they are currently having some issues with a child. Now, I would not be surprised if this person does have a child. I'm actually nigh on 100% that they have a child. And if they don't have a child, this is definitely their inner child here that they're having issues with, okay? But with child and courthouse, potentially they are having issues with like a baby mama or a baby dada at the moment, and it's bringing them a hell of a lot of stress. I want to say that they're in a space right now where they may be not doing as much socially, they may be staying in more, they may be reflecting on things more. Okay, they've really pulled themselves away from like their regular routine and their regular life, because it seems like they're under a lot of stress. Okay, they're needing to free a bit of that mind space at the moment to focus on this current family issue that they have. Now, if this isn't children, I do want to say a family issue, which is involving their own personal inner child here. Okay, so this could be a family issue. I actually want to say, if this isn't about their own personal child, I want to say maybe a parent is going through some kind of illness at the moment, okay, and it's activating that inner child, that inner trauma within them, and it's making them pull themselves away more from like their usual routine. I think this Christmas they're feeling very, I want to say this Christmas they're feeling very lonely, but I want to say the loneliness, again, it's not surface level loneliness. They're not going to walk around and be like, I feel really lonely. They're trying to cover the fact that they feel very lonely at the moment, okay? They're trying to be really strong, and I really want to say that this person actually feels really weak. They're not expressing themselves, they're not expressing their true feelings to anyone right now, not just you, but to anyone. Thing is, they've got the Four of Swords here. The Four of Swords normally means like rest and relaxation, but in this card, the woman on the Four of Swords actually looks really anxious. This really gives me Nine of Swords energy, even though it's a Four of Swords. So in this particular deck, I really do feel like this person, it's like they're making a difficult situation even harder for themselves. And we've got, I'm enjoying my own space too much, which is literally what they're doing, but I don't think they actually are enjoying it. I think this is what they're telling themselves. I think they need this space, they need this solitude, but they're not enjoying it. And what's actually happening is this empty space within them keeps getting bigger and bigger and more overwhelming for them. And I actually think it's making their deep crush for you turn from like a nice kind of crush into a bit of an obsession. And I crumble when you're close to me. I think they crumble when you're close to them because they're crumbling anyway. And I honestly think they're looking at you as the glue to stick them back together. This one's quite vague, guys. I'm really sorry. I hope this is making sense. Now, is it love or lust? I'm going to be real with you. It's lust. But I would not be surprised if this person thinks it's love. There's a desperation in their energy. I don't think they know this connection well enough, or haven't dealt with this connection for long enough, or haven't been themselves in this connection for long enough to know if it's love. And I hope what I've said isn't too cryptic, but they haven't been themselves in this connection for long enough to know if it's love. But it's most certainly lust. And what attracts them to you? Got the bear charm here. Your resourcefulness, your independence, your strength. But also, this child in this card is holding a bear. So this person is looking at you like you're their security, you're their opportunity for security. Tommy's going cray. I want to say that maybe they look at you as somebody who's been through something similar themselves, and that's why they kind of see you as support, okay, with courthouse here. I want to say they're really looking at you like a parental figure right now, someone who can save them, a saviour. Which is really interesting, and as I said, it's really intense, you know. This, you know, for somebody who secretly wants you for Christmas, this is intense. Let's have a look and see what else attracts them to you. Got to be very careful with these bowls now. This one's broken. Oh, hey. Okay. Giving. They're looking at you like somebody who has experience in this field, somebody who has the resources to help them, a parental figure, okay? Some kind of saviour who can give them some sort of support to help them through this difficult thing that they're going through around family. Okay, either a child or parents. Something around family here is quite intense for this person right now. Spiritual. Okay, again, like you're somebody who, it's like when you think of parents, you think about wisdom. You're somebody with wisdom. But I generally think your spirit makes them feel more aligned, makes them feel more secure. When they're in your presence, they feel like you are the glue that can stick all the crumbling parts back together. Hair. They really like your hair. Okay, so I don't know whether you have prominent hair, whether you dye your hair a particular colour that's a little bit different to the norm, but your hair stands out to them. They really like your hair. With the number 12, okay, 1 or 2 is 3. That's communication. I do want to say that you do use your hair to express yourself, okay? So, for instance, you could be someone who has like pastel pink hair. It's an expression of your femininity, okay? These are just examples here. You don't have to have pastel pink hair, but you're somebody who expresses yourself with your hair, okay? If you wear your hair quite big, it means that you want to be bigger, you want to be larger than life, your personality is larger than life, okay? You express yourself through your hair. And best dressed. The way that you dress really stands out to this person, like you've got style. And again, I think with hair and best dressed, you express yourself through your physical appearance. And I think this person, as I said, they don't know you too well. Whether it's because they haven't had much interaction with you, or whether it's because they've never been themselves around you to actually allow themselves, oh my goodness gracious, they've never been themselves around you to allow themselves to bond with you on a deeper level. So they've only bonded with you on a surface level. So they've kind of gathered information from you, from your appearance, from the way that you dress. It's like, this could be somebody who's very analytical by nature. Like, oh, I really like that hair. Oh, I reckon they chose that colour because they're like this. Or I reckon they've chosen like a blue tinge to their hair because they're like a little bit tomboyish on the low. Like, there's someone who looks deeper in that kind of way. Okay. And they really do look at you with the judgment here and the world as somebody who can be the end to all of their woes. And I mean, it's a lot to put on somebody, to be honest. And this is what I mean, this is deep. It's like, this could be somebody who, with the Leo energy here is very extravagant. And it's like, this is somebody who looks at life like, once I achieve this thing, I've made it. Once I have got this person, I've made it. That kind of energy. I hope you're with me. I'm not too sure how to explain it. Rather than seeing life as a journey and an experience, they're always working to a goal, and they always think when they've reached that goal, they've made it. Like, there's no work after that. And I want to say that they're looking at you like this, like, once I have this person in my life, they're going to fix everything. And it doesn't really work like that. Yes, you could help them fix a lot, but there's certain things that they need to fix within themselves, because you can't do the work for them, because they're just going to unravel it again. But they really do look at you as a completion and an achievement. I definitely feel the energy that they're sitting on this right now, because they don't know what to do with this. They have all these strong feelings for you. I think because they're so strong and so intense, and they're putting so much on you. It's like, if you were a horse at the races, they've literally put their life savings and bet them on you. Because of that, the intensity to come forward is a little bit too much right now, so they're just stalling. But they are thinking about you a lot over this Christmas period. What kind of things are they fantasizing about around you this Christmas? Okay, let's have a little look deep into their fantasies. I want to pull, I'm gonna take these three, and I'm gonna pull more if these three, I don't know what it is. I want to know more about this person. I feel like with this pile, I need more information. It's vague, but for some of you, you may get it. It may resonate. You go, yes, I know why it's vague, because the whole situation is vague. My neck, my back, lick my and my So they really, really find you physically attractive. But this is what I said. They're thinking about you so much over this Christmas period. But I want to say, it's intense to the point where they're just going to hide themselves away and touch themselves over you this Christmas period. Like, as simple as that. You're the kind of person that they want to do it all to, but they want to consume you. I'm really gathering like Scorpio energy here because of their analytical, they're investing into your soul. I mean, this is deep. Anything deep has some kind of Scorpio energy, okay? So they could have some Scorpio energy as well as Leo and Libra here. But it's like they want to consume you. This is deeper than a crush. And I want to say, if they do get you, they're going to just want more and more and more. They're a taker. I'm sorry about that. I think that was a burp. I hope you didn't hear it. It's not a burp. I don't think it was a burp. It's not a burp. It's these weird noises coming out of my throat canal. If this person gets you, they're never going to stop wanting more until they feel that issue that they have inside of them. Yes, you'll be an achievement if they actually be honest about the way that they feel about you, but it's not going to end all their troubles. I made love for the first time. Again, I did say, I think they love you. Really, it's lust, but they think they're in love with you. So when they're thinking about licking that neck, that back, that and that they are generally thinking about consuming you. When I talk to Scorpio friends, I talk about them in actual situations. It's like you can never get deep enough. Like, as a Scorpio, you want to get under the person's skin that you're sleeping with. It's like, I want more of you. I just want to reach deeper and deeper, and there's only so deep you can get. That's what this person's doing. It's like they're imagining being in all of your most private places, but it's with love. It's with the need to consume all of you, every inch of your body. This person's got it bad. You got it bad on your own, son. No, is that the Usher song? I really think we might need to listen to Usher, You Got It Bad, because it might make some sense. And first date. They want to get to know you better. They want to get to know you better here. And again, I did say, I don't think they know you very well. Or they don't know you very well because they've never interacted with you whilst being their authentic self. And when you're not being your authentic self, you've got barriers and defences up. So how are you going to get to know someone else if all you're thinking about is, oh my God, keep these barriers and defences up, keep this facade up? They want to get to know you better over this Christmas period. Jeez. The outcome. Do they want to confess? Yes, they want to confess, but will they? It doesn't look like they can confess. It looks like they're caught up in a relationship. Or a situation with a baby mama or a baby dada. It looks like this person doesn't know themselves. This is a secret crush, guys, and I think this is going to stay secret over Christmas. And if this person does a little bit of self-work, then there's a good chance that they may rise from the shadows and come at you and go, hey, look, I've got to know myself now, so I know what I want, and I really like you. I know what I want. I know that I'm worthy of you. I know that I'm a new person, so introducing myself to you is not going to take from you now. You know, if I introduce myself to you before Christmas, all I do is consume and consume and take and treat you like you're my saviour. But now I've done the work. Now I've got to know myself. Now I've cleared this family issue, whatever this is. I know what I want, and I want you. But over Christmas, nah. I don't think it's going to come out over Christmas, and if it does come out over Christmas, it's still going to be a dead end because there's still something blocking them. So it may be words that I've said, but that first date, that opportunity to know each other better is probably not going to happen before Christmas or over the Christmas period. Be real with you, part number 3. But I'd say right now you don't want that. They're not worthy of you just yet. Okay, right then, pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated in some way or helped in some way. If it did, I'd love you to drop me a like and comment down below and share your story. Also, if you do like content like this, please subscribe. Oh gosh, can you hear that? Like, if you do like content like this, please subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I post a new pick a card reading. This is like some kind of joke, isn't it? Right, there's a fast show. It's a fast show sketch. Have you ever watched the fast show in the UK? And what's it called? Like, there's like, oh, it's this sketch, right, where Bob Fleming, that's the name of it, okay, put in, you need to put in the fast show Bob Fleming, and you'll know exactly what I mean, okay? So he's chatting away, he's coughing left, right and centre, in really inappropriate times, and then he's got a friend who comes along and burps at really inappropriate times, and it's just like one big massive coughing, burping, FARTING, like fit. It's funny, just please. I feel a little bit like Bob Fleming doing these readings today because I'm just constantly inappropriately burping, and they're not even burps. Anyways, if you like content like this, please subscribe. If you want to see more content like this, hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I post a brand new reading. Part number 3, I want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for putting up with my gnarly cold, because it ain't nice. And just happened again, and I shall see you in your next reading. Bye, Z's. Hello there, part number 4. Let's do this. Let's find out who secretly wants you this Christmas. So to begin with, I want to have a look at the person. I want to find out a bit about their energy, their physical appearance, and how they know you. So with part number 4, the person's energy who secretly wants you this Christmas is a little bit confusing. So I want to say that they're either a Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, I want to stick with that. But there's somebody who seems to, I want to say that there's somebody with a lot of ambition, but I also want to say that there's somebody that always has like issues, I want to say. Now, before I started this reading, before I pressed play on the camera, I got the 𝒄𝒊𝒉 song in my head. Now, if you're watching this in the UK, you'll know about 𝒄𝒊𝒉. It's 𝒄𝒊𝒉, 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 bow bow bow, bow ba da da down, bow bow bow, bow ba da da down, bow bow. No, I'm not gonna go and do the whole tune. But if you're not from the UK, 𝒄𝒊𝒉, okay, you may have a version of it in your country, or you may have heard of it, but it's 2 brothers. Okay, it's like a kids comedy. It's probably for like 10-year-olds to like, I don't know, 40, and I don't know age range of like kids programs, but it's like for like the older kids. 2 brothers, funny, 2 sweet, really sweet, funny guys. They always have, they always think of like new business endeavors, and they always mess it up. Everything seems to be going really well, and then boom, out of nowhere they do something stupid to sabotage themselves. And it's funny, it's light-hearted, okay? And does this person have a brother? Is this person like one of the 𝒄𝒊𝒉 brothers, where they just mess everything up? Like, they have the ambition, they've got the know-how, but either they mess it up or someone close to them comes in and just messes it up. I know that's really random, but I got that download and I had to share it because it may make sense to some of you. But I generally do see this person being very ambitious, okay, underneath it all. So let's have a look at their physical appearance. I want to say as well, very sharp edges on this person. This person could have like a sharp jawline. For some, it could be like more like squintier eyes, okay? I don't know why I'm doing this. Squintier eyes. Piercing but like smaller eyes I want to get with this person. Cheekbones, I did say, those sharper features. They've got some sharp features, physical features. But they might have a nice bum. They might have A bum that looks sturdy, looks strong. Maybe you've noticed their butt. I want to say maybe you've noticed their butt and you've thought, I don't normally like people's butts. I'm going to just drop that one, there we go. Bone structure, okay, that goes very much with the cheekbones. So sharp features I'm getting with this person. That's my next door neighbour being loud, always so loud. Okay, false twin flame. This may be someone that you feel like you've got a lot in common with. I want to say you know this person, but you don't know they have a crush on you. I really want to say that you know this person. False twin flame, this may be somebody that you feel like you've got a lot in common with, but you can definitely see the red flags. I want to say, like, as I said, this person always seems to sabotage themselves somehow, and you share the ambition, but you don't share that self-saboteur energy with them. 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂, okay, so they are good looking. And again, with those sharper features, I'm really getting like Italian with this person for some reason. Or they look like they're from like Italy, Spain. Never eat shredded wheat. Like Western Europe, South Europe, Western Europe, does that make sense? And tattoos. They may have tattoos or they may have a prominent tattoo. Okay, so I don't know whether those have pinpointed who this person who has a crush on you this Christmas, who this person is. I've got a head cold, guys. Head cold, throat cold, face cold, stomach cold. I've got all the flipping colds right now, so I do apologise if I'm sniffy, coughy. My brain just shuts down in moments. And if I do weird burping noises that aren't actually burps, because that's been happening too. Now, how does this person know you, pile number 4? I really think it's work. For a lot of you, it's going to be someone that you work with. For some of you, it's going to be the gym or some kind of fitness club of some kind. Running club, gym class, work. Guys, I'm not getting anything beyond that. So that's what I'm feeling here. This person, I think they've noticed that you do share that ambition with them and they find that very attractive, but also they find you highly sexually attractive. I want to say this person is experimental sexually. I want to say they're quite experimental sexually. There may be somebody who's not too afraid to actually share their desires or what they've done sexually. I'm really starting to gather a picture of this person now. I actually sense an older masculine energy. This could be a female very strong in their masculine energy, but this person's older. Whatever older means to you. Maybe they are older than you, maybe they are significantly older than you, maybe they're the same age as you but they look older than you, maybe they're younger than you but they look older than you, okay? There's like an older energy here. Something about them makes them either look or they are older than you. Okay, why do they want you this Christmas? Now, I haven't pulled from this bowl for all of the piles, but I pulled for the last pile and I'll pull for you guys because I feel like pile 3 and pile 4 are a bit more vague, which makes me think that you don't know this person as well as maybe pile 1 and pile 2 knows their person. So I need a little bit of more extra information for you guys. Okay. Let's have a look and see what's happening in their life currently. And I'm going to be real with you guys. This person is a little bit in the SHIT. They've got probably 2 of the worst cards that can come out of the Kipper deck. Bad health and poverty there for pile number 4. Your person who's got a crush on you. It's a tricky one to decipher. Now that this could pinpoint this person because you may know that this person is having a few issues with their health. Okay, I actually want to say this person may be going in for surgery or has had surgery. Bear in mind, this could be cosmetic surgery here as well that I'm talking about. And if it's cosmetic surgery, so I'm just noticing something here. If it's cosmetic surgery, then maybe it does mean that they may be off work for a little while, or they may be kind of in bed for a little while, okay, a little bit out of the loop. And I do want to say that potentially whilst they are going through this like bad health, whatever this may be, whether they are having downtime after surgery, heavily getting surgery here, okay, for this person, that might be when they do slip into your DMs and you create some kind of bond, because they have that extra time to fill and they're going to want to fill that time with you. Now with poverty, what do I get with poverty here? I need to actually hold this card. 11. Okay, number 11's coming up for me. New beginning after an ending, divorce. Maybe this person's been through a divorce. I definitely get a very alone energy with this person, and not just alone but lonely. So they're not alone and enjoying being alone and independent, they're lonely, they've lost something. They could have been through a divorce, easily been through a divorce and lost a lot. Now, something I didn't want to say at the beginning about this person, but I feel like it's come up twice now, I need to mention it. I think this person's been quite promiscuous in their past. And I wanted to say this when I was talking about their 𝒔𝒐 energy, the way that they are very open about how experimental they are with their 𝒔𝒐 energy. And I did want to say that they haven't always been moral with that 𝒔𝒐 energy. I really feel like with this poverty card, this person has been through a breakup or a divorce, okay? Assets have been lost. So they may have lived with this person even if it wasn't a marriage, but assets have been lost because they were a little bit promiscuous, I'm gonna say. Now, if you're watching this, and I definitely felt this with this pile, some of you will be watching this pile and know who this is. Some of you will be watching this pile and know who this is, and you'll be reading this, you'll be seeing this reading from a different perspective. You'll be seeing this reading as the person who has been cheated on. And this is your pile because this person is going through the ringer because of it. They are getting their karma, they're getting their just desserts, and they are thinking about you this Christmas. Okay? So you've got two scenarios here. Two scenarios, guys. Now I'm going to have a look at these babies that I pulled earlier. We're two different. Okay, so they do see, all right, if this is a past relationship here where this person did cheat on you, they still fantasize over you, I want to say, but they know that there is an indifference, and I do want to say that they know that you're better than they are. Now, if this is somebody at work, okay, who you've dealt with at work, again, they know that they're in a really bad place right now. Okay, they know that they're not their best self, they've been through the ringer, they don't really have the, because I'm looking at the eyes here in this poverty card, that's kind of like how they look at you, like a little boy who's got a crush, okay, but they're so weak, you can see the weakness in their eyes, they're just kind of like, oh, I'd do anything to have you, but I know I can't right now. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm really getting like dirty old guy energy with this. And bear in mind, like the guy doesn't have to be old to be a dirty old guy. They could literally be 2 years older than you or even be the same age as you. But they've got that weird desperation, I want to say. And this goes for both scenarios here, whether you're the person that this person cheated on or whether you are the person that this person is just fantasizing over, you know them from work or something like that. Like, there's a desperation in their eyes when they look at you because they know they can't have you, because they're just not in a good place right now. And I want to be a better person for you. You can't make this stuff up. Literally what I just said. They know you're too good for them right now. But what they're really trying to focus on They're trying to focus away from this poverty and this bad health, and they're trying to focus on building their security again so that they can be good enough for someone again one day. Okay, and they're doing a lot of, I want to say they're actually starting to invest in themselves as well here with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the truth about the fact that they've got stuff within them that needs healing, that needs work. And this is why they keep sabotaging, 𝒄𝒂💄💂 they keep sabotaging good things. They keep sabotaging their own stuff because they're constantly sabotaging themselves. Okay. Is it love or lust? Now, if you are the person that this person has cheated on, it is love. They've realised that they love you. They want you back, but they can't have you back without doing this work. And if this is a person at work who has a thing for you, it's deep lust and desperation. Okay, desperation comes with the love, with the people who've been cheated on here. Okay, the ex who's been cheated on, and desperation comes with the person who's like got a crush on you at work. Okay, if you are the person who's not ever been involved with this person but you know who this person is, there's desperation there. Okay, so it can come across as love in either scenario, but it isn't love for the people who have never had a connection with this person. It is genuinely lust here, but it's deep. It's like, I need pile number 4, like I need them. I want to say that this person, I'm so sorry guys, but I want to say that this person touches themselves around the clock in general, but they think of you most of the time when they do it. I want to say this person does have an addiction to PORN. I'm so sorry, pardon before, that this is a person that's got a crush on you. It's okay, because they're enamored by you. And if you're thinking, oh, I don't want the dirty old bastard pile, pick another pile, because you're going to have more people who've got a crush on you than just this person. But if you know who this person is, this might be a laugh for you, okay? Sorry, pond number 4's person. I know you're going through stuff, but it definitely looks like you did this to yourself, okay? This person's enamored by you, and they definitely have a PORN addiction. But I think a lot of the time when they're trying to relax with some PORN, they're imagining you in these scenarios. It's like you just keep popping into their head. They're touching themselves over you a lot right now. Okay, so what is it about you that attracts them to you? The baby, the pram here. Now, they've lost something. They've came out of a phase, they've ended a cycle, they're moving into a new phase, and they look at you as somebody who they can have this new beginning with. They see you as a new beginning. This person genuinely fancies the 𝒔𝒐𝒈𝒂 out of you, but they also would like you in their future. And it's really difficult for me to decipher this message because I can feel how low they feel about themselves, and also how unlikely they think they're ever going to get you. But they do see you as a new beginning that can completely change their life, that can bring that richness, that luxury back into their life. Now, they also, okay, again, we're going to stick with the 2 scenarios. You know, you're either the person that this person's cheated on, or you are someone that they have a crush on in like a work environment or a gym environment, okay? But they see you as somebody who's been through heartbreak, who understands heartbreak, okay? This really fits for the person who's been cheated on, because obviously they've done this to you. They've broken your heart, okay? And they can see that, and they're attracted by the strength that you've had to walk away from this. But if this is somebody who is crushing on you at work or in like a gym situation or a public situation, they've watched you go through some kind of heartbreak. So I don't know whether you've openly been going through relationship troubles and you've been discussing it at work or at the gym. Sorry guys. As I said, what I've got, I keep having these weird things happening to my throat. But they're attracted to the current, what's the word? They're attracted to your current vulnerability. And I want to say that this person wants to slide in. Oh, this person is a dirty bastard. This person wants to slide in, both emotionally and physically, whilst you're vulnerable, as a helping hand. Both scenarios. Let me comfort you, and then get access to your vulnerable body. They see you as a damsel in distress, and they want to be your saviour, because it's like they're trying to run away from the fact that they need to save themselves, but also it's the easiest way to get into your energy, to try and manipulate your vulnerable situation. Does this make sense to you? Now I'm going to give a scenario that's a little bit lighter, just in case, you know, we're not dealing with a complete D-head here. They can see that you, they can see that you've dealt with heartbreak in your past, or you've dealt with heartbreak, or you're dealing with heartbreak currently. They can see you overcoming it with strength, emotional strength, and they do see you as healing for them, because it's like, even though this person may not be fully connected with you at the moment, they can see that there is a connection between you both, because you're both either have been or going through a situation where you're having to overcome difficulty. But I really still feel this disconnect where maybe they sabotage themselves, and you'll be saying, whoa, wait a minute, yes, I'm going through a breakup, or yes, I'm going through a difficult relationship, but I didn't cause it. You caused yours. I didn't cause mine. Okay? I definitely still feel this disconnect in that way. But they're watching you heal over something. Okay? The outcome. What are their fantasies about you over this Christmas period? And I'm expecting this to be disgusting. Because I don't know why. Part number 4, your person. I'm a little bit weary. Let's do this properly. Now this would make sense, okay, if this is, you know, if you are the person that this person has done the D on. They want to do it properly this time. They want a new beginning. They want to heal. They want to be back with you. You know, they're in love with you. Now, if this is somebody who you don't know that well, someone at work or at the gym, okay, they want to do it properly with you. Okay, they messed up with their last relationship, clearly very, very largely with this poverty here, okay. They don't want to make the same mistakes with you. They want to heal, and they want to have a new life with you this Christmas. Public shows of affection. Okay, it does make me think that this person is very proud of the way that you look. Again, I'm getting the fact that you either look younger or you are significantly younger here. Okay, they want to show you off. It's big, it's good for their ego, okay? They'd love to take you out and show you off to their friends and be like, hey, look at the girl that I've pulled. I hear your thoughts. And wealth. None of these were 𝒆𝒂𝒆, and this was my 𝒆𝒂𝒆 bowl. How bizarre. It's the complete opposite of what I was expecting from this person. But hey, look, I can be proved wrong. I hear your thoughts. Again, I think it's this connection that this person has with your pain. They're going through pain and they've seen you heal through pain. They may be watching you from afar thinking, I know what you're going through. Like, why don't we come together and help each other whilst I get in your pants? and wealth. I did say this person is really focusing on their finances now and their self-worth. Their fantasies over Christmas is to invest in a relationship with you. This person wants to be with you. Both scenarios, whether you've been with this person before, whether this is a brand new person, this person sees you as someone who they could invest with and spend the rest of their life with. Interesting. Very interesting. Because here, they see you as their Queen of Cups, someone who's warm, caring, supportive, healing, because you've healed yourself, clearly. And with the Seven of Swords, this does talk about somebody who's deceptive. This is somebody who may be using deceptive means to get into your energy, but it doesn't mean that they want to deceive you, but they may be, as I said, using your vulnerability to nuzzle in and be like, hey, I want to help, but really like, I'm really into you, kind of thing. But at the same time with this card, what's coming out to me is in the Rider-Waite deck, for instance, the person is stealing swords from like an army base. Sure, it's a Rider-Waite deck. There's one of the decks where the person is stealing swords from an army base because they want peace. They're removing the weapons from the war because they want peace. And I think this person wants peace. They want to right their wrongs. And they want to right those wrongs with you. Do they want to confess to you? Yes. Will they confess to you? Yeah, I think they are. I think they're going to come out of the woodworks, and I think it's going to happen in a message of some kind, an email, a DM. Now, is this person going to come in like saying, hey, you know, you're beautiful, I'd love to take you on a date? No, I don't. I think they're going to come in like the Seven of Swords. They're going to kind of dress this up as being some kind of saviour, as some kind of like daddy figure, I want to say, or mommy figure. But I think they're going to come in, and I think they won't be able to hold back their sexual desire for you for long. So you're going to know what the score is soon enough. I just want to say, if upon before, this person clearly sees you as like a goddess or a god, okay, depending on what gender you're into. But just be a little bit wary. They have got a past. And if their past is a little bit too much for you, you don't have to step with this person. I want to say this person may have something could work with this person if you wanted it to, okay? Something could come from this, but I really want to say with this person, don't jump into this too soon if you do like this person. Take it super slow. That would be my advice, because they still have a few things they need to work through. They may say to you, I'm fully healed. They're not fully healed yet. They do have the potential to heal. Of course, everyone does. Okay, you've got to give everyone a chance. And everyone watching this will be dealing with a different type of person. Some of you will be dealing with some people who just cannot heal and they're just like can't control themselves. Some of you will be dealing with people who genuinely are very aware they've made massive mistakes and they don't want to do it again. You'll know what type of person you're dealing with by their actions. But either way, regardless, take it slow with this person. Don't jump in too soon if you do want to go and invest with this person, because just observe them for a bit to see whether they make any mistakes, see whether they've really learned their lessons, because you don't need that SHIT. And if this is someone that you've already dealt with, you know, maybe, you know, you're trying to save your marriage with this person, again, take it real slow. Observe their behaviour from afar, rather than jumping back in and then making a mistake and hurting you again, okay? If they're going to do it again, let them do it where it's not as impactful on you, okay? Just observe them for a little bit. As I said, they could change. They could. You know, everyone has the ability to change and learn from their lessons. This one just needs a little bit more observation, because I feel like they may have just left something behind or just done the cheating or whatever it is that they've done, okay? Oh, pile number 4. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did and you resonated, please drop me a like, comment down below, let me know your story if you feel comfortable to do so. If you do like content like this, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post a brand new pick a card reading. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for putting up with my gnarly cold, okay, my nasally, gnarly cold, and my odd burps that keep happening throughout the reading. Thank you so much for still being here and putting up with that. I'm not ill every week, okay? So if you are new to this channel, don't worry, I'm not going to be burping through every single reading, okay? This is a one-off, but I didn't want to let you guys down. I wanted to come on, I wanted to still film, and I was really excited about this concept. I got my Christmas hat out and everything. The illness was not going to stop me, okay, from being here. Look, I've even got like a glittery bodysuit on. I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it, I'm feeling that Christmas spirit. Christmas trees up here, look. I didn't realise it's not even in the shot. What a waste of time, not even having that in the shot, for God's sake. I'm an idiot. Anyways, part number 4. Have a very Merry Christmas, and I love you all, I appreciate you all. God bless. God bless. God bless the baby Jesus. And I shall see you next time. Goodbye.